Hi, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. Today I want to talk about why I do the things that I do and why I've made the choices that I've made, and maybe it would help you on the days that are not so good. Because sometimes the days aren't good, and sometimes I don't feel good, and I don't feel like recording this video, and I don't feel like doing what I need to do. But then I ask myself, okay, what if you don't? What if you don't commit to yourself? And what if you don't make these changes? And what if you don't eat that healthy thing for lunch? Or what if you don't exercise? Then what? And I say to myself, you've done that. You've done that already. That's been the life that I've led for so long that I'm tired, genuinely tired of living that life. I don't want to be overweight anymore. I don't want to be obese. I don't want to be worried about dying, literally worried about dying my whole life. And the truth is, I do want to live. And the truth is, I do want to enjoy every moment that I have. And the way that I can enjoy that is by making these changes, and making changes, like literally making these changes isn't easy, isn't a walk in the park, and it's not meant to be. Life isn't meant to be easy, and life isn't meant to be the way that we want it to be, and be happy every single day. That's just not the way it works. Even if everything's going right, even if everything's the way it's supposed to be, life happens, things happen, and there's ups and downs. But if you've made this choice, no matter what up and down that you have, this commitment and this choice stays the same, because the alternative is not what you want. It's not what I want. I've lived the alternative life, and I'm over it. I am literally so over it. I'm over blaming every single thing on myself. I'm over thinking that everything is because of me and because of my weight, or someone doesn't like me, it's because of my weight. I lost a job, it's because of my weight. I'm this because of my weight. I'm not worth it because of my weight. I'm so tired of it. I want everything that I want in my life despite my weight or whatever it is. I'm tired of using that as an excuse to set myself back in life. That's literally what I've done. That's why I'm telling you, and I'm telling me by telling you, that I have no choice in this matter. I don't have a choice because of the way that I want to live. I don't have a choice but to be healthy, but to do the right thing, but to make these choices and live a healthier life. Why? Because I don't want to live the life that I just left behind. I'm done with that. I don't even know that person anymore. I don't want to know that person. I appreciate that person and everything that the Farnaz that led me to this point was able to do for me, to let me see what I have to look forward to, because anything that I did before has only helped me to be here where I am right now. So by me going back and revisiting that person is literally taking literal steps back and away from the person that I want to be, way, way in the future. So I don't want to do that, because, they say, you have time and this, that, and the other, but the reality is you don't have time. Time just passes by whether you do something for yourself or you don't. So I've gotten older, and I've made choices that I've made, and time has passed me by. I'm not 16 still. I'm not still in my teen years and just waiting for the right moment to take a leap and live my life. So fast forward, I'm older now, and I can choose to stay here in this state of blaming every single thing on the way that I look and on the fat, or I can choose the other life, and the other life is where I choose to be. And that's why I'm telling you I have no choice, because once I've gotten rid of somebody or something, and that something, somebody is me, I've left that person at the curb where she belongs, and I'm now taking on this new life, and I can't look back because I've already dropped that person off. That person's no longer in my life, and she can't come back in because I've literally not only closed the door on her, I've deadbolted that door and put a final nail into that door so that I can never open that door again. I literally can never allow myself to go there again because I was living the most miserable life that I could have ever let myself live. That's sad. I would not want that for anybody. And yet I was living it for myself. So that's why this video is going to motivate you, because I don't want you to look at your life right now and think that you don't have a choice, or you are where you are because that's the way the world is, or your genes don't allow you to be, fit, or you're big boned, or that's just how you've always been, or you can't change your diet, and you can't do this and you can't do that. You know what I hear? Noise. When that happens, that's just noise. That's just BS. That's just excuses, because literally you can, and you have a choice. So if you made the choice to stay where you are, that's your choice. And if you made your choice to not stay where you are, that's also your choice. And so once you've made that decision, you don't have a choice anymore, because you've decided, look, my hair is ridiculous today. You've literally decided that you don't have a choice in the matter anymore. And I don't. I've taken that Farnaz that made excuses, and the one that told herself all these lies, I've shut her down. She doesn't exist anymore. So the only alternative is this new Farnaz that I really, really, really love. I really do. And I appreciate her so much more than I did. And that's why I can't settle for anything else. I literally can't settle for anything else. And I can't even listen to my own excuses anymore. So when I self-talk myself negatively, and I still do it, I shut myself down. I literally shut myself down. I shut the negative thoughts down quickly, because it literally cannot bring me down anymore. My negative thoughts cannot bring me down anymore. And once you take that power back, take control of your life back, nothing can shut you down anymore. Literally no person, place, or thing can shut you down anymore. Because even if the door closes, you'll break it down. Even if a person says to you, you're this, you're that, you're fat, you can't do anything, you don't deserve this job, you don't deserve to be in a relationship, you're ugly, you need to lose weight, the only way you'll be happy if you, whatever people say, people talk behind your back, I don't know your experience. I just know mine. And the way that I have looked at everything is as an attack. It's about me. It's about me. And maybe that person was attacking me, but what am I going to do about it? So what are you going to do about whatever is bothering you? And what I'm going to do about it is I'm going to change, because it bothers me. So when I made that change and I made all those things happen, I didn't all of a sudden have this, I didn't flip a switch and then all of a sudden I'm happy and all of a sudden I don't deal with ups and downs anymore, because I literally do. I have ups and downs all the time, and I literally have to self-talk my way out of it, because no one else can do it for me. Even my closest friends can't bring me out of here. They can't bring me out. And you know what? Is it good to have a support system? Yes. Is it good to have someone pull you out or call you out on your shit? Yes. Is it good to have a buddy that will come with you to the gym? Yes. Is it good that someone checks in with you? Yes. Is it good for someone to check in with me? Yes. All those things are great. But if I have the best support system and the healthiest fridge and the healthiest patterns, and I go to the best gym and this, that, and the other, but my mind is screwing me up every single day, no one can bring me out. No life vest can bring me out of my drowning thoughts. So I literally have to just talk to myself, get myself out of it, and bring myself back to where I was. When they say to keep your eye on the prize or keep your eye focused on the goal, there's a point to that, because life happens. So things happen, cloudy, literally, think about the weather. Every day is not the same. There's yesterday was super sunny. Today is, gloomy and raining and cold. But how do I feel as a person? Do I feel like the changes that are happening around me, or do I feel differently because I've made the change within myself? And I've made the change within myself. So no matter how many times I cry, no matter how many times I get upset, no matter how many times things happen, or have an argument with my family member or a friend, or something in my past comes up in my mind and it bothers me, it still bothers me. I'm still a human being. I still have feelings, but those feelings aren't going to overcome my life. I'm not going to self-sabotage my life and my goals and what I've done up until this point, because it has been the longest challenge. The longest challenge. It will continue to be a longest challenge for me, because literally, I literally can't tell you how much it took for me to get here, because I'll tell you slowly, but I can't even explain to you how long it took me to get here and why it took me so long. Because I literally, every step I took forward, I took 10 steps back. And every confidence boost I gave myself, I also shut myself down and spoke to myself the worst way, worse than anyone can speak to me or about me or behind my back. I already had those thoughts about myself. I already thought the worst things about myself before anyone could say them to me. So I, in essence, was my own enemy. And the only enemy we have is ourselves. So there's a proverb, I can't remember it now, but the only enemy, if there's no enemy within or something like that, no enemy on the outside can do anything to you, because you're not fighting yourself. You're confident. It's you. You know who, and you know what? Not confident. That's the wrong word, because there's situations where I'm not confident or I feel awkward or whatever still. But the person inside you is fierce, is strong, and knows that that person inside can get through anything. That's how I feel. On the inside, that's how I feel. No matter what I think, the thoughts in my mind sometimes are opposite of like literally what I feel in here, if that makes any sense. So like sometimes I'm at a battle a little bit with that. Then I'm confident on the inside, but I can't, portray that on the outside sometimes, or my thoughts literally come and go as to what I can and can't do. But I've reached a point in here that I could shut this down no matter what. I could literally turn this off and say, I don't care what you're saying. I'm literally going to go to the gym, or I'm literally going to walk. I'm going to eat healthy, despite whatever I feel or think in this moment about myself, or however much I want to bash my own progress. It's not happening. I can think it, but my actions will not equal those negative thoughts. My actions will be the opposite. I will still continue going forward positively, no matter what anyone thinks, no matter what anyone does, no matter what I think, no matter what the negative side of me thinks about me. I'm still going to move forward. So that's the message I have for you today. It's rushed, and I'm giving you this message strongly because right now I don't feel like recording this video, but I'm still recording it. And I'm still telling you, and I'm still hoping that you find these words, and that somehow whatever you're going through and whatever experience you're having, it can somehow fit into that experience, and it could give you a sense of what's the word? If it's hope, give you a sense of reassurance that you can do it too. I'm no different than you. I'm not better than you. I'm not less than you. We're here. We're on the same level. We're all human. And we all have struggles. We all have pain. We all have happiness and smiles and tears and sadness and, things that make us happy and things that don't. So in that way, we're literally all the same. That's why I'm giving you this message, because that's the message that I'm giving myself, and I'm giving it to you today, because no matter what happens in your life, and no matter how much it feels like it's raining on you, or no matter if you're having the happiest day of your life, in both of those situations, you can't lose sight of yourself, and I can't lose sight of myself. Because at the end of the day and at the end of that struggle, you're still there, and it's you. You're on the other end of that struggle. You've overcome something. So no matter what happens in life, keep that in mind. Don't sacrifice yourself, or don't don't make choices in your life at the expense of yourself. It should always be at the benefit of yourself, at the for your progress. So whatever goals that you have, if that's weight loss, if that's getting healthier, if that's changing your diet just to have overall health, then literally don't self-sabotage. Don't try to join in on the crowd in the office. If people bring all this kind of food to the office or things that you just don't eat, it's okay not to eat them. You don't feel obligated and really don't feel bad about your choices. That's the number one thing. So I hope you're not having a rough day. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a great week. But just keep in mind, no matter what happens on the outside, the person on the inside is the most important. And that person is getting things done. That person knows the right thing to do. That person knows that everything that you're doing for yourself to better yourself is absolutely beneficial, absolutely the right thing to do, and absolutely not a waste of time. So anything you do to better yourself is not a waste of time and will bring about this feeling of gratitude, this feeling of happiness, this feeling of self-worth, because you're doing things that truly show yourself that you care. Please show yourself that you care and just make those better choices, not for anyone, not to fit into the fashion trends, not to be a size 1, 2, 3, 0, 00, not to look like a model on the cover of a magazine, not to be the envy of the town, but to be happy, to literally be happy with yourself and who you are on the inside, and let that inside person start to reflect on your outside. All right, peace. See you on Wednesday. Bye.